Hi everybody, my name is Ray, and today I'm at Liberty State Park, right in front of the Statue of Liberty. Today I'm here to see the Central Railroad Terminal in New Jersey. Now this was a place where immigrants coming from Ellis Island would board trains to go to different parts of the US. It's still sitting there, it's semi-abandoned, parts of it are decaying, other parts have been restored. It's really cool looking, so let's go take a closer look. So you have the Statue of Liberty. Right there we see Ellis Island, main processing point for immigrants coming from Europe in the early 19th century. Right behind it, you have Manhattan skyline shrouded in clouds, looking pretty cool today. And just over here, we have Jersey City. The big building right there is the Goldman Sachs building. And right in the center, might be a little hard to see, but that's the Central Railroad Terminal in New Jersey, which we're gonna go take a close look at. Okay, so here's an outside view of the front of the building. And I believe this building has been restored from its original form, so that's why it's still in such good shape. And if you look up at that clock there, you can see in the four corners it says Science, Agriculture, Commerce, and Industry. Maybe hard to see, but it's really cool how they have that just in the little decorations for each one. So it may be a little bit hard to see, but if you look up at that archway above the top of that window, on each side there's a little face carved into it. Do you see it? And so this spot we see here with these benches set out, this was a waiting area for immigrants arriving at Ellis Island, waiting for passage at the railroad. This is pretty cool. And so I believe this was enclosed at one point. And this tile you see on the ground here was actually where a restroom was. That's incredible. Look at all this stuff. Just right out here we have these piers, which are looking in pretty rough shape, looking like they're starting to decay. Okay, so I couldn't go in the front door of the building, so I came around to the side here, but this is what I really wanted to see. Right here is the main train loading area. Look at this place, isn't it incredible? And just right over here is the rain shroud. And this is where everybody was boarding the trains in all different parts of the country. All right, let's just go get a good close look at this place because it is incredible. Wow. So this was a rain shroud. It protected people from the weather who were boarding the trains. And I believe this is the largest one ever built. And you can see these columns, they have sort of like a ornate Roman design on them, which is really amazing. So right here, these must have been the brakes for the trains. And if you see right down there, you see that fire hydrant? How cool is that? You got these rusted iron gates here. And it looks like the track's gone, but everything else is still here. And they have these signs listing the different places the trains were going. I guess a recreation of how they were back in the day. And right here you can still see where some of the track was. And that little round thing there next to it looks like maybe some kind of lighting fixture or something. I'm not really sure. And just right over here you can see some pipes on the ground. Got another really cool fire hydrant. This place is incredible. Right here you can see just all this old electrical box. And down on the ground there's some more, all busted out. And you can just look down down this way. All this overgrown weeds and stuff taking over. So now just imagine, if you will, just hundreds of people in this place behind me. Just, you know, coming off a long ship ride from Europe, nothing but the clothes on their backs, ready to start a new life in a new country completely foreign to them. It's really amazing to comprehend. Here in the center, they have a monument dedicated to the employees, the workers of this railroad. Right here you can see where the top of one of the ornate columns has fallen off. And you can see it's made of iron like everything else here. Now this thing is so cool. It is a little rail cart. Look at that. It's just another one where you can see all the old electrical boxes. And a really cool gate. And another little fire hydrant down there. Just over here you can see spots where columns are starting to fall apart. It may be a little hard to see here, but just on the left, you see that old lighting fixture hanging down? That's really cool. And you can see up top there where there's stalactites forming, I guess from all the calcium leaching out of the concrete. You can see this part, a lot of the concrete's starting to break. And this gate is starting to fall apart. So just outside here you can see there's like trees and weeds and stuff growing out of the ceiling of this place. Looks like they still have some cars on display that we can go take a look at. I guess this must have been a baggage car. That's pretty cool. Gonna come over here and take a walk around, get a good side view of it. Such a cool place. So now this next spot I'm going to look at is known as the Empty Sky Memorial. And it's dedicated to the victims of the 9/11 attacks who lived in New Jersey. And just taking a walk along the side of the building, you can see spots here where the roof has actually collapsed. Just up a little further here, we can see where a really large portion of it's fallen, and some of the supports holding it up have actually fallen too. Yeah, this spot's falling apart really bad. Alright, so this is the far end of the shroud. Just gives you an idea of just how long these are. I gotta say, even the no trespassing signs here are pretty cool. So now this place is really incredible, but it faces an uncertain future. They're not sure whether they want to restore this or demolish it. I really hope they restore it, and maybe someday actually let people walk around inside of it. My name is Ray. My channel is Ray Out There. If you liked this video, please hit subscribe to join me on my adventures in the future. Thank you for watching.